Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Thunder were taken to the edge in a Game 7 showdown that nearly saw their playoff hopes lost in the blink of an eye. With more motivation than ever, they are now poised to show their A-game against the Timberwolves. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Thunder. They come into this series, Greg, with every confidence that they're the better team and have what it takes to advance to the championship round.
And rightfully so. Now is the time to show and prove, deliver on the hype, and let's see if they can take control of the series.
And keep their focus, right? Keep their focus even when they feel like, yeah, we're the better team. But we've got to make sure, as you talked about before, on paying attention to the small details.
No doubt about it. You have to stay in the present and really be about what has made you good and gotten you to this point.
That's a good line. Staying present. Very well said. Now, here's Dort. Launches a 3. Williams can't get it to go.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Randle no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
On the wing, Williams. And there's the drive. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Throw good, Edwards.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity, and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Dort against Edwards. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Randle against Dort. Randle passes to Conley. Left side, Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Randle.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley.
The line for your opponent's city, Isaiah Hartenstein. One shot.
That one misses for Hartenstein. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Thunder have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
13 foul. At the line for your opponent's city, George. Shooting one.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second, Jalen Williams. Jaden McDaniels, fourth.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert finds Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's McDaniel. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And McDaniels with the block.
A swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Williams kicks to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by DiVincenzo. The Thunder with another miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Randall. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Williams. At the top of the key, Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. To the paint. 4 on the clock. Edwards. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
With the foul. Defensive foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Dort. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Dort. Timberwolves trail by 7. And here is DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Randall finds Gobert. And here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Randall from outside. That shot off. Good D by Holmgren.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Dort passes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Inside. Holmgren can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And he banks in the lane.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Edwards against Dort. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So we'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Gobert. Still a basket. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Holmgren against Randall. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Traps in the tray. Dort's got 15 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
For 3, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 10.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Randall kicks to Edwards. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Now Hartenstein. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That's to Alexander Walker. For 3, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holmgren the screen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Gobert the screen. Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert the screen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I really like how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Jalen Williams, 4th.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And free throw good from Hartenstein. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here comes the break. Here's Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, that's great recognition by Alex Caruso. Saw the turnover and sped ahead of the defense for the score.
Now, here's McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. Reed with a screen on Wallace. And that one, good.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
McDaniels against Williams. Back to Wallace from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. For the Thunder, Chang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Garza's checked in. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Reed the pass to Garza. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Pass to Garza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Reed. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Got it up. He can't get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder leading by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Timberwolves trail by 5. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Dillingham is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Timberwolves. It's blocked. They recover it. And the basket by Jones. Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Pass to McDaniels. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Wallace finds Joe.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
The Thunder have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And the wide open shot from Reed. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Dillingham. Still scoreless. To the inside. Pass to Garza. 6 on the shot clock. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Dillingham. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Joe with it. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Minnesota has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with it. He's guarded by Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Dillingham. Here's Garza. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Garza's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Wallace. Good on the triple. Wallace has got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space-up.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. His 3-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Buries the 7-footer. Reed's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Miller. Clark against Wallace. Clark the pass to Miller. Thunder with the rebound. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Over Dillingham. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Clark. Reed with it. 5 to shoot. Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Now Dillingham. Still yet to score. Now here is Miller. Clark outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a deep 3. Dort misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Miller with a screen on Wallace. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Wallace the pass to Dort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
George taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For the Thunder, Chad Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Wallace. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. All free throws good from Dort. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Alexander taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And he sinks the second. And here's Randall. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Now Reed. 6 to shoot. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards dishes to Randall.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Line for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Both free throws good from Randall. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Dort kicks to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Shoots from 8. That's it. And the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Randall.
And the evolution of Randall's jumper, it has been fun to watch. He's continuing to make it more lethal.
Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Williams, just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holmgren wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Randall outside. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. And here is Dort. Edwards defending. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Rudy Gobert, third.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
The Thunder have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First free throw is good. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. All free throws good from George. Timberwolves trail by 11. Randall passes to Gobert. Caruso against DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Randall with the ball. He's got 8. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. Here's Gobert. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dort passes to Holmgren. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gobert, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now here's Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Dort. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Edwards. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll see if they can start the second half with a little more oomph. and looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 12. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 side. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Conley with the 3. Rebound by Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Down low, here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Conley. Now McDaniels. Angle with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams. And that's 11 points for Chet Holmgren.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The Timberwolves look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Edwards drops them both. The Thunder leading by 10. Dort to screen on Conley. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Another miss by Minnesota.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's win. It's about his positioning as well.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Dort against Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Williams against McDaniel. And finished off by Gobert.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. Shoots the three. Kept alive. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Knocked loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Conley. He has yet to score. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. It's a hand on it. And Edwards is right there. Edwards got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Randall no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Dort passes to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Three-pointer, Randall. A three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Holmgren can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 8. From 10 feet out. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. Count the basket. And the Thunder lead by 8.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Dort against Edwards. Now here's Dort. D right on him. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. Count that one for Dort. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Dort. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And it's denied. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. Timberwolves also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Randall outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw, no good. Dylan Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. He doesn't get the second one. The Thunder leading by 11. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got his second basket.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at it. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Now here's Randall. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the paint, here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander shoots over Alexander Walker. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Randall outside. It's to Gobert. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Williams. Defended by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 15. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Garza's checked in. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the third. Bounce pass from Williams. Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Garza. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Oklahoma City. Dort taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. All free throws good from George.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Timberwolves trail by 13. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Isaiah Joe, he's judging for Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Wallace hits 2 free throws. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on Caruso. Here's Alexander Walker. Thunder with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wallace dishes to Williams. Now here's Caruso, defended by Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. For the 3, Wallace misses. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Oklahoma City finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Nickeil Alexander Walker. Joe Ingles is out there with Reed. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Garza in at center. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Off target from three-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe finds Wallace. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 17. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wallace looking for an opening. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Minot, and it's blocked. Here's Joe. Wallace finds Joe. Ring shot on the way. The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now, here's Reed. Here's Minot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Joe passes to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Einad pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Here's Shannon, covered by Joe. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch. This is checked in.
Substitution on the floor.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shannon passes to Reed. Just 4 to shoot. Alexander Walker with the ball. Another miss by Minnesota. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Chang. Fires for 3. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 10 points in just the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Alexander Walker. Over to the wing. Here's Shannon. Trains the three-pointer. Shannon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Joe. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's over Alexander Walker. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Reed. Williams comes with a double team. Reed gets the bucket.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Outside Williams. Dort with the ball from outside the arc. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Shannon. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Joe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Alexander Walker. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Jack. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Wallace with a screen on Edwards. Inside. And it's blocked by Conley. It's a very good look and converts. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
Mark Conley, full personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Wallace.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Now here's Randall. Now here's McDaniels. 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight. Caruso against Edwards. Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. No good with the layup. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 34.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Caruso. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3. And another three for Minnesota.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. Alexander with it to the left side wing. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Good on the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's McDaniels, the Thunder making the shot. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They lead by 17. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is Holmgren. Fades and shoots. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Thunder.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.